Once you plug the unit up, you'll see 3/8 flash on the display. After that, turn your unit to smoke. This starts the ignition process. Now, if this is your first time ever starting your smoker, your auger needs to be primed. So, with this in mind, allow it to continue the process. The moment you hear pellets hit the cup, turn the unit to stop. Then the shutdown procedure will begin. A fan will continue to run to cool it down and allow it to finish. Once it's done, unplug the unit. Wait about 15 minutes. Make sure you have heat-resistant glove to protect yourself. Please exercise extreme caution because you're going to have to remove the unburnt pellets from the cup. Now that your auger's been primed, you can restart the ignition process. Plug the unit up, 888s will appear, turn your unit to smoke, and then the ignition process will begin. This process normally takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes before you actually see some fire. Now I'm allowing this to run in real time so you can get a real feel with what a typical ignition process is. I don't want to speed through it and mislead anybody. You begin to smell the pellets begin to burn, and then shortly after you start seeing small glimpses of smoke, and then the smoke will intensify as you'll see here in the video. These notches here on the bottom, 2 different sizes. The small one's on the other side there. And on there, go ahead and get your diffuser put in, slash grease ramp. And get your cooking grates put in. We'll be using the small one as well, but this is optional. Go ahead and get cooking temperature set. Go about about 250. We'll be smoking some chicken here. And we're gonna get the lid closed so it can get caught up. That thermometer here on the grill itself is saying about 250 and about 252. So once this smoker gets up to temp, it will settle down, but you'll see there's like a little bit of a fluctuation, a little variance there. It's saying 253, 254, bouncing in between. And then look like both the thermometers, man, are pretty close. All right, we come to the end of the cook. For the most part, pretty satisfied how, you know, maintain temperature and everything. But here's what I do at the end of anything I'm cooking on here, whether it be this pellet smoker, my UDS, or my big smoker. Now, what we're gonna do, turn this bad boy to off. We're gonna hear the fan keep going. It's got a shutdown procedure. If you're not sure what to do, inside the lid there, all the instructions you need. All right. Also, you can see the hopper there. I'll cover how to get those out when you're done cooking, because you don't want to leave that stuff in the hopper because the moisture to expand, and then you got problems with it clogging up the auger or causing it to jam. So pretty much going to give this a good scrub in there while it's still hot. That's just what I do. Keep my stuff ready to go for the next cook. You know, I have all that icky stuff on there. But for the most part, pretty happy with the way this thing cooked, how it performed. I will address, cooking on a UDS or pretty much a stick burner. You used to the way food looked, getting constant smoke. I will say this will maintain temperature as it should. However, I prefer to have a little bit more color on the food. From the smoke. Now the pellets I used, went to a friendly neighborhood Walmart, bought the Pit Boss brand of pellets. There'll be a picture there. And it's a mix of fruit woods. It's apple, cherry, and maple. And they're all three woods I use. I actually have on hand as I speak for my other cooking apparatuses. But for the most part, very pleased with it. For the price point, I wasn't expecting a huge bang, for the simple fact, it's doing pretty much the bare minimum when it comes to these pellet smokers. Now the other ones at a higher price point have better electronics to maintain constant temperature. The starting process is a little bit different. I would say pretty much the same for the most part. It's not a bad apparatus. Caught a deal, went for Sam's Club. It's the Members Mark brand, as you can see there. This is actually a closeout. It was regular price $2.99 because I had my eye on it. Saw it drop just before Christmas. Because I got a business membership, I get points because of the level of membership that I maintain there, and I was going to use my points to purchase the smoker. Make a long story short, got a super deal because at the time, it was right before Christmas. They said they had 4 on hand, and it was Sunday. Went there the Sunday after Christmas, and And some just said, man, you better grab that mug today. So I went ahead and scooped it up, and it turned out the only one they had left was the floor model. So I went ahead and purchased it. Everything was there. Got some money off because it was the display. So got this smoker for $209. So I didn't expect a whole lot out of it for $200. You know, online if you look it up, it's $300. It's $299. Now this is because I didn't have the book when I was looking up how to get the manual. Normally you can pull the manuals up online. I didn't find the one for the members mark, but there is one by Trail Embers. Matter of fact, if you go to the review section on the Sam's Club website regarding this smoker, you'll see replies from Trail Ember Pro and answering questions such as how do I get a manual and other technical related issues with the apparatus. And they even provide an 800 number where you can call, get help. I have to say, I'm not mad. I was reading some of the reviews, and some people were, having problems with the temperature fluctuations and everything. But what I noticed that it did hold temperature, and it stayed pretty much within 10 degrees of the thermometer on the door, and the little temperature gauge above the control panel there. But for the most part, very happy. And I will be going into more detail about the cleanup and other maintenance issues and other things that you need to be on the lookout when you have one of these.